day 2 here at camp, and I'm here this morning with Sean Frost from Naturescapes. We got Zach from Turpin Landscape up in the excavator. Hey, Stoney. Wave hello. That's Stoney there from Naturescapes. And we're about to start this awesome Fountainscape.
This commercial brought to you by A Frog's Dream, Clay Grabber, keeping us all warm.
So if you've been following our YouTube channel, I swear the rain just keeps following us everywhere we go. I would say 75% of our projects this year, it's been raining. I'm once again in my rain suit, trying to stay dry. I can't thank these guys enough. We have puddles of water, mud, and rain. And look at all these certified aquascape contractors hard at work here. This class is being led by myself, Enrique, and my good buddy right here, Sean Frost. And this rain is not stopping us. When you love what you do, I don't know what the hell the rest of that line is, so Brian, don't put it in there. Here, hold on, we're gonna have Sean tell us what it is. Sean, what is it?
Well, if you forget what it is, you just make it up. So if you love what you do it whenever you do it.
There you go. Whenever you do it.
Better day to be building water features. It is raining, it is chilly, it is all around uncomfortable to be outside, so could not have asked for a better day. I'm not the one doing the building, so these guys are troopers for sticking it out.
What do you think of the weather today?
Lovely.
Lovely. Just to let you guys know, if you start working, you'll be warmer.
And 2 months of no rain.
It helps. I have a new teammate on the fountain today. My man, my teammate, Mr. Aaron Cruz. And what are you doing today?
I found bulkhead.
You found a bulkhead. I need that. And you're gonna go do the lights.
Yeah.
Don't be bashful. You know I'm not.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So Sean, what's the principle of putting that big rock in here? I heard you yesterday talking about kind of breaking up the sight line with these 2 boulders.
We don't want to make it look like we've got a stone wall around the perimeter of this thing. Even though it's going to impound that water in the top of the pool, we want to have this outside perimeter climb up and go down and kind of undulate a little bit and make it, you know, more appealing to the eyes.
Would you say that's the hardest thing, is trying to be as irregular as possible?
It is.
Right.
Like if you were good at building stone walls, you'd have to throw that right out the window because it's not linear. You need to make it as erratic as possible.
As erratic as possible. I think that's one of the hardest things about our job here. This big boulder that's strapped up to the machine here is going to go right in between those 2 boulders. And like Sean said, we're going to have it rise up and rise back down. Very irregular. Most people just want to keep everything perfect, rock, all the same. And the hardest thing is to break that up. And Sean is a master at that. Little trick of the trade here. To make these urns super sturdy, we are putting gravel inside of them. Instead of putting loose gravel inside the urns, we are putting bags of gravel. The bags of gravel of any need to maintain these urns. It is easier to get the bags of gravel out of the middle of the urn instead of a whole bunch of loose gravel. So it's around 10 o'clock in the morning and we got some controlled chaos going on here. These guys are trying to get the fib liner and the plumbing in. Sean and Enrique are working on trying to get a large boulder framing out the one side of this basin right here. We got a team of 4 guys here. They said, who needs to wait for a machine? A piece of underliner, and we'll get this rock right in there. So what we're working on here is the outer area and tucking the liner. We started off with a square basin, and we definitely do not want a square basin at the end. We want this shape to be very organic. Rocks in, and then some rocks poking outside. Add some gravel in this area, soil up to the rocks over there. We really want to break up the monotony as we go around this basin. Hey, what's up, Zach? We got the guys here just getting the last urn in place. putting bags of gravel inside. Mr. Zach is staying nice and dry in the machine. He did this last Saturday, and he's doing it again today.
See what I'm doing here? This is for all those jumpy guys. Let me jump up and start talking real quick. Banging into the handles.
There you go.
41. Somebody give me a 41.
41.
So it's lunchtime, and Sean is working on the plumbing here. It's coming along really nicely. I was just running around for a little while, bringing soil to the other job sites. So at the end of the video, I'll show you what those other job sites look like. Sean wants you to know how clean ours is. But in front of me here is this awesome piece of wood that Enrique found in the woods, and it's really, really awesome. It has some moss on it and really breaks up the rock nicely. So it's mid-afternoon and the rain has started up again. We got most of our large rocks set in place, so we were able to put up an easy up 10 by 10 tent on top of the feature, so we can actually start foaming and sealing that bib liner in there. In the rain, it's very hard to do that, so a little shelter like this is perfect. Sean, that was awesome. So it's around 3:30 in the afternoon, and we've probably been working on this project for about 8-10 hours, and it's moving along really nicely. Right here, Christian is setting a boulder, which is gonna be right in front of this waterfall. That waterfall is gonna be happening because of pooling water around the fountains. So Frosty, what do you think of the day today?
I think it's turned out to be great. It's not raining anymore.
Right?
And it's almost, you know, we're getting to the point where we might think about tearing this off.
Yeah. And we got Lindsay over here doing her fantastic moss work right here. It's crunch time. It's like 5:30. We got Sean here trying to foam a little more section to get this thing up and running. The lights are shining. We have Christian here washing down some of the rocks in the rain.
Okay, so that is a wrap on Pond Camp 2022. It was a lot of fun. Created 3 amazing, gorgeous water features. We're gonna come back in about a week or so when the weather's better and all the water's cleared up so we can really see what these things look like in all their glory.